It has been quite a week. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how your week went, how your week is coming along, um, what you've been up to, what you've been making. Did any of my UK friends venture out on Monday? So the lockdown restrictions have eased a little bit this past Monday, where now you're allowed to go to to outdoor restaurants and pubs. So Lovey and I tried to go, and it was just wild. There were so many people out. Also, because it was really nice weather, so I think that's why that happened. But yeah, it was kind of surreal because it's been. I know in the U.S. things are kind of a bit more flexible and eased since for a while now, and so in the UK it's kind of been still in pretty strict lockdown, and it was just very surreal to be out with lots of people at restaurants. It was a beautiful sight, but also kind of a little worrying. All right, so today I wanted to work on another loaded envelope, which I worked on one last Saturday. And yeah, so I'm going to do another one, and it's going to be probably mostly black and white. So I've stamped some stuff, and I've been fussy cutting before going live. So I used just some of the stamps in my stash to fussy cut these little elements that I'm hoping to use in my loaded envelope. So let me just cut this little sentiment here. Oh, and let me tell you where all these stamps are from. So these are from Creative Stamping, from different magazine issues. I highly recommend Creative Stamping magazine. It's really jam-packed, incredible value, and there's always different themes every month. I don't know how much shipping is to the US. It's probably an arm and a leg to ship to the US, but I do believe that sometimes you'll see some of the issues. So it's Creative Stamping magazine. You'll see some of the issues in Michaels, and I believe Joann's and Barnes and Noble. And they're a little behind, so if you see a design come out in the UK in March, then you'll see that design in the US in like June, maybe July. It just takes a while, and I don't know if things have changed because of Brexit. It's a really great magazine. These three elements, so this heart and this little stripey kind of washi tape design is from an old Paper Craft Society box from Bright Rosa, which was designed by Paula Pascual, who left Practical Publishing a while ago, and anyway, now she's on Hachanda, which is called the Craft Store now. I forget what the new Hachanda name is. But now Paula has her own a different brand on there. I think it's called Miss P Designs. Anyway, she's a super talented designer and crafter, and I learned. So Breen, I don't know how you say your last name, Alex, is watching from Canada, and she is saying happy Wednesday, everyone. Barbara Lank says, OMG, I need that flower like yesterday. Love huge flower images. Yes. Yeah, it's buffering. I don't know why. I'm literally next to the router. Why is it doing that? Okay, so as far as the rest of these flowers, I want to say, so I think the flowers and this sentiment here with love and best wishes, I think it's from Card Making Magic, which is another exclusive brand at Craft Stash, but I think this particular flower and sentiment is from one of the magazine editions that they did for I want to say Simply Cards and Papercraft, which is another magazine that Practical Publishing produces. And I think, like, personally, if I was going to subscribe to a magazine, I would subscribe to Creative Stamping. Just because, I don't know, I always feel like for sure you're always going to get an A4 size stamp set. With the other magazines, sometimes you get stamps, sometimes you get dies, but it's never as jam-packed as the Creative Stamping designs. So, just my opinion there. I also wanted to give a big shout out to Kate. Thank you so much. So Kate sent me this gorgeous farewell best wishes card. I love what you did here with the blingy little, I think these are Nouveau drops. I don't know, it's super cute. I love the inking and the silhouette with little birds. And Kate, when I got your card, I was like, oh gosh, I was kind of hoping it wasn't like a stash share, which a lot of you guys have sent, and I'm so grateful. Always super grateful to receive, like, you know, any little tidbits, like any stamp images or ephemera that you send me. But Kate was super thoughtful. She sent me a to-do list, which is just a few little to-do lists, like samples here. Not actual to-do lists. That would be funny if she had written this in. Filled it out for me. Like, clean the bathroom. So yeah, she sent me this, and I was super grateful because it's something that I can use right now in the run-up to our move, and kind of, you know, because I do have a massive to-do list that's just in my head, but it would be good to write it down. So I really appreciate that, Kate. Thanks for your thoughtfulness. Because yeah, if it would have been like stickers and like other cute little doodahs, I would have been like, I don't have room for this in my luggage. The weight is perfectly calibrated. I have got my craft luggage under 50 pounds. It's like at 49 pounds, and I'm hoping that the that my hand luggage scale thing is not off, because if I get to the airport and then my stuff gets, you know, weighed there and they're like, oh, you're over by 2 pounds, like, I'm gonna have to toss stuff in the terminal, throw it in the bin. So I already have some things in my kind of separated from, like, in my luggage, that's like a pound's worth of stuff that I could potentially throw away if it comes to that. Hopefully it doesn't, but just in case, I'm ready. And it's mostly things that are replaceable, like this thing. That one's in my possibly tossing in the bin at the last minute, and also like a little mini glue gun, which I already have one back home. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. I really am hoping, but you just never know. When I first moved to the UK, I didn't have that problem because I weighed everything meticulously. But when we got to the terminal, I was over by like a lot. I was over by quite a bit, but my sister and my parents were dropping us off, so it was really easy to just hand them what, you know, the stuff that was over, and just told them, like, please keep this at my mom's house until I'm able to come get it, or just save it for me. So that was easy. But I won't have that luxury of a family send-off. So we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Okay, so you saw me measuring. This is the envelope that I need to fit this loaded envelope inside of. So I'm just measuring to make sure that it's the right size, and I'm not going to go over this size. And what I've done, I did this last week. I just took 3 sheets and kind of tiered them. So there's one sheet, another sheet, paper clipped it so it doesn't shift about when I'm cutting. And ideally you want to stitch these. I think stitching it with a sewing machine would be the most reinforced option. It's going to give you some really secure pockets. So this is what we have now. You see those three little tiers there. So now it's time to add our red liner tape to 3 edges to create our pockets. And then we can start loading up our envelope. Please let me know what you've been crafting this week. Lynn, I saw in the group, posted something. What was it? She used some gemstones, and I think it was on black. It was like these bright green emerald gemstones. And she put it on black, and I can't remember what the other... it was like a focal element, like a flower. I don't know. It was just really bold and striking because it had like bright green gemstones on black, and they just really popped, and it was beautiful. Amy, as usual, I think she's working on like mixed media, gorgeous mixed media stuff. Kate is making beautiful cards left and right. Also, you know who else has just been making the most beautiful cards ever is, I think it's Becky Holiday. Becky Holiday. I hope that's right. I'm hoping that's the right surname. It is, what's her handle? Her Instagram, I think, is Teas and Crafts. Tea and Crafts. I don't know. Sometimes Becky is on and she watches live, but ooh, her cards have just been on fire. They're gorgeous, stunning. Bethany, oh my gosh. Bethany says, "Oh gosh, I'm so afraid for you. Do you need a lift to the airport?" Oh, thank you. That is so sweet. No, I think we're just gonna Uber. We're gonna have to get like an Uber XL to load up all our luggage into there. Okay, so there you saw that I put the tape on 3 sides. And then I can glue that. Oops, nope. Almost did a no-no, I think. Wait. No, that's right, sorry. Alright, so I'm going to line this up with the bottom. This is so scary. Can't line it up. Alright, and then we'll add one here. 3 sides. Tape on 3 sides as well. Also wanted to give a reminder that I'm not going to be doing a live stream on Saturday, as we are busy meeting up with friends and saying farewell to people in person. And it's nice because, I mean, at least we can meet up outside at a park or something. Hopefully the weather's nice. So yeah, we're going to meet up with a few people, and so that's going to be our weekends for the next 2 weekends. Yeah, 2 more weekends. But I will try to still come on Wednesdays. And also, we are planning a virtual meetup on the 24th. That isn't set in stone because I don't know if we need to, like, I don't know, just do last minute things around here. So that one's still up in the air. But hopefully it works out. It'll be a virtual Google Meet call. And I'll share the link in the Jeanette Lane Facebook lounge, Jeanette Lane's Lounge Facebook group, which is a group for people dedicated for people who watch this live stream, so you guys can connect throughout the week. Cool, I'm thirsty. Bethany, what have you been making? She says she hasn't made anything in days. She's not feeling so good at the moment, so it's been a bit hard to motivate myself. Oh, I understand that. I'm so sorry, and I hope you feel better soon. Soon. Kate says, I love creative stamping. I subscribe. Yes. Hello, Carmen. Kate says, I should have filled out one for a joke. That would have been so funny. That would have cracked me up. Lynn says, it was a Cheshire cat topper on a gem card. Nelson made 2 albums, Alice in Teal and Bear Hugs. Oh, that's right, it was. Oh gosh, I really liked that, Lynn. It was very like bold and impactful. Impressive. Okay, it stopped. Hello, Catherine. She's just popping in for a moment. Her internet connection is very low today. Are you in Corsica safely, Catherine? Catherine's like partying it up in Corsica. Kate says, what's going on today? Right? It's just crazy. Okay, so I'm thinking I wanted to create some little mats here, so it's not so just full on black. Need some, like a little pop of color. I was thinking maybe hot pink, but also I want to be that bold. So if I put that mat there, I don't know if I'm ready for hot pink. It's just, I don't know, it's too much of a contrast, which, however, it might be our only option because I'm kind of running low on paper. I've got all scrappy bits to work with now. Let's see. I've got navy blue, which would not work. I feel too... Yeah, like navy blue and black would not work. Peach? Shall I go for bold? Bold and hot pink. I don't know. I don't want to. I really don't. Don't make me. I'm sifting through my scrappy pile, hoping something will pop up. See, this is gray. What about gray? That'd be very droll. I've got blue. Like a blue that doesn't match though. Maybe I could do like don't mind me. See, gray would be fine if I did this color. I don't know. What do we have? I feel like this, I think like it's too fancy. It's too fancy. Maybe we will go with hot pink, guys. Even though it's going to be super bright and bold, bordering on neon. Catherine is in Corsica. Nice. Okay. Let's go with the hot pink. The other day I had like, I don't know what I was doing, but I think I was cleaning my craft stuff, but I had like a question that I wanted to ask you and I'm like, that's such a great question. Like I really want to know their answers. And now I can't remember what the question was. It'll come to me, I think. It was something about crafting, obviously, but what was it? It was like, maybe it might have been about like what's the best thing that you've ever made or like what's the best thing you've ever received that was handmade. That might have been the question, or maybe something that was on your wish list. Something like that. It was something to that effect. Okay, so I'm gonna glue down this little scrappy bit too. And I'm hoping once I load these pockets that they're going to kind of cover a lot of the pink. I don't not mind the pink, it's just, I don't know, there's something about it. Maybe I'm not feeling this bold today. So this one is too small for this little square here for a mat, but I'm just gonna glue it kind of at the top and I'm hoping to cover up. Wait, that's not even the same scrap. Where did that scrap come from? Huh. That's a different pink. This isn't the same size. Okay, that's fine. Look at this, but it's got like a bit of blue, like navy blue. Okay, as I load up my pockets, I'm gonna try to cover that last bit as much as possible. This last mat up here. I don't know why this is looking so blurry, or it's buffering. I don't know what's happening. Maybe I have too many apps open. Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I closed some apps that I had running on my phone, thinking that maybe that's what was causing the problems. I'm wondering if Lovey is online using stuff, taking up the Wi-Fi juice. I'm just pulling things that I have set aside over here. Little coffee cup, of course. This little doily shape. Okay, so besides collaging, like hot dog, I really love collaging. You guys know I love collaging. So, and journaling. Journaling is fun too. I really like filling pockets like this. So whenever I have a new, like a new journal with pockets, or a traveler's notebook, or a planner with pockets, my favorite thing is to just fill it up. It's just something so satisfying about filling these pockets and kind of, you know, the way that I space things and finding all the different little bits to add to it. It's just so fun. Something super fun for me. It's the best. Best in the West. Okay, I think I need to tone it down with some lighter pink stuff. So I'm trying to find some pinks. Ooh, craft. Blues. Just trying to tone it down a little bit. Does the thing look super blurry to you guys? Everything just looks so blurry. I don't know why. Okay. I'm gonna stop it and restart it. Hello, I'm back. Oh gosh, you guys. I'm so embarrassed. All right, if you just refresh the page, it should be working now. Okay. We're back. So it turns out that silly little me was streaming on 4G instead of Wi-Fi. I'm so sorry. So I paused the stream and I went into the room where Justin is like on YouTube watching, and I'm like watching YouTube videos, and I'm like, are you on Wi-Fi? And he's like, no, I'm on 4G. And and then I'm like, oh, let me check my phone. And sure enough, I was streaming on 4G. And the reason we have to put things on 4G, like if I have a meeting, Justin has to go on 4G, like a work meeting, Justin has to go on 4G because our internet can't handle it. So one of us is always on 4G, and then if you miss it, then you are on streaming on 4G, which is awful. Apparently it's awful and buffers a lot. Sorry guys. Okay, so I found this kind of scrappy. See, this would have been better. I'm just trying to cover up. I'm really not happy with that hot pink. It's just too bright. Anyway, so sorry about that. I hope we are all we're all back. Man, I really wanted to use this thing too. Somewhere. I wanted to staple this with my little tiny attacher just here. But I don't know if I have enough leeway to do that. Let me see. So sorry about that, guys. I need to have a little checklist before I go live, like Do you have your laptop open for comments? Are you streaming in 4G? Do you have all the materials that you need? Need a checklist. All right. Maybe I'll put her down here. I just need some place. Just need like a big element here to cover up as much as possible. These little things are sticky notes, and these are sticky notes, so it's just a few little samples for the recipient that is getting this rack. I'm gonna put one of these massive flowers down here. It's like, please cover up this pink. All right, I think you're back. Yay, Kate's here, Alex is here. Hooray! Thank you for your patience. Oh, I wish I had more of this paper. See, that would have been all right. Let's tuck this. So these are also sticky notes. Some sticky note samples. So those can go there. I'm happy with that. This might have to go here. Maybe a little coffee cup there. I've got this sentiment here. Which maybe that can go there. And these sticky notes can go here. I love my tiny attacher. Just love being able to staple things wherever I fancy. Okay, I'm gonna just lightly glue these sticky notes here. So if I put glue behind the last one, the person that's getting this can use all these sticky notes, and then when they finally use the last one, it'll still have that design element kind of there at their disposal, if that makes sense. Maybe we need to switch and use our fashion girl. Fashionista. It's kind of hard to work with mostly black and white. I'm struggling. Trying to put some like scraps of pattern paper in the back to tone down the pink a smidgen. Pack those pockets, guys. I need more sticky notes. That's what I need. Let me try to find some. Boop, 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 boop. these little guys, these little page flags here. They're super cute. Stick them in somewhere. I've got pink. Put those there. I've got these. I think these are Heidi Swapp, maybe. But I kind of want to put them in there like this. So this is the right side up because the sticky bit's on top. But I like that pop of pink. The pop of florals, really. I think it helps our cause here a smidgen. Oh, I have a sentiment here too, which I totally forgot about. Now, the person, so I'm going to rack this to somebody, and the person that receives it can definitely tear this thing all apart and like pull out everything and use it for whatever they fancy. For their journals, for their snail mail, for fun stuff. Okay, so this is beautiful. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Alex. Yay, Sandra's here. Melissa's here. Still here. She loves the teal with the roses background. I've got these little page flags with little XOXO on top. Like, yes, we could definitely use these somewhere. Nope, if I put them there, it's going to cover up the flowers, which I really don't want to do. Maybe I'll put them kind of behind that one there. So I'm looking through my page flags, trying to see if I see anything else that suits. Maybe these. So these are also Heidi Swapp, I believe. These are weird because they're like, they might be page like bookmarks or something because they don't have any stickiness to the back. I don't know if that was a mistake by the manufacturer or if that's what, if that's how they were designed, because they look like they're supposed to be sticky flags, sticky page notes, and then they're missing the sticky bit. Which sometimes that happens, guys. Like manufacturer error. Happens a lot in the crafty business. I'm trying to see if I can pull in some of this blue. Maybe this blue with the flowers. I really wanted to use this because I stamped it and fussy cut it. And now it looks like I might not get to use it because it just looks a little out of place. Maybe here behind this thing. Maybe floating on top, I don't know. Oh, I didn't get to use this flower. This flower, I was so excited to use this flower. Maybe I'll put that there, and I'm going to include an extra so that this person can incorporate that into their stash. Bethany said so beautifully assembled. Oh, thank you. The goodies totally deserve to get used. They do. They really do. Let's see what else I got. What do I have? Oh, I've got a white little paper clip. I can use that for something. Just looking through this is a bag with little cute sticky notes. That's where all my sticky notes live. Page flags and whatnot. Not very organized and things always get ruined in here. I've got some more flowery kind of page flags which might work since we've got some flowers kind of pulled in here. It's good to pull in some florals. I love florals so much, so much. I also have these. These are all page flags, so that's a page flag, and then these are also page flags. And these have little like craft colored polka dots on them. Craft always goes with every color, I think, in my humble opinion. Poor Lovey. I went in there and accused him of not having his phone on 4G, taking my Wi-Fi juice. He was innocent. Don't mind me. Just don't mind me. I'm just rearranging some bits. Boom, 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 boom. Just trying to find a home for everything in my stash. Here's some other weird Heidi Swap page flags. I'm telling you, these were supposed to be sticky on this one side, I bet, and they just missed the memo. Somebody missed the memo in the design and manufacturing process, and probably someone got in trouble. Okay, all right. That is coming along, I think. I really want to stick this hot pink, this like pink little banner somewhere. Maybe there. I might just paper clip this because it'll keep this banner in place, the doily, little like polka dotted doily, and then the little flower ephemera, die cuts that I cut. It'll keep them in place. So I think that's a good usage of a paper clip. Let's see. I have this random paper clip in here which says Wednesday. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'm gonna give that to whoever receives this because it's Wednesday is our day for crafting. It needs to go on this side. All right, there's our paper clip. I want to fill it with more, guys. Less is more, but no, really, I just want to pack this. Pack it. What time is it? Oh, we've got 10 more minutes. Plenty of time. I'm just trying to look through my stash and see if I see anything that might help our cause. A green leaf. A little die cut leaf, sure, why not? I found some flowers from a printable that I did for the group, so let me cut that one out because it'd be nice to incorporate that into the design somehow. So it's printed like it's a light pink color, so I can just toss those in there somewhere. Let me just fussy cut these. Don't mind me, carry on. Oh, did you tell me the best thing you've ever made? Crafty wise. Something that you're really proud of that you made. When I first got into scrapbooking, this was probably when I was in college, and I didn't have enough like scrapping supplies because they were just so expensive. Couldn't afford it. But I made a scrapbook for one of my sisters for Christmas. It was just like, I want to say it was my first like dedicated scrapbook. Like a proper scrapbook. Because I did some scrapping in those photo albums that had the like sticky bit. So it was like a page, right? Like your photo album page, and then you lifted up the plastic and it was like sticky, and then you would stick your pictures in and then fold the plastic over. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So I used to have a lot of those journals, scrapbooks, and kind of had my, and kind of like include like magazine cutouts. I hope that when I'm reunited with my craft stash and all my other possessions, like it'd be funny to go through and look at my old scrapbooks because they're hilarious. But my sister's album was like the first serious scrapbook. And she really loved it, and I was really proud that I made something that she loved. And she said it was the best Christmas present ever, which was super nice because I think that year she got some like designer purse or something, and she was like, "No, I love the the scrapbook that you made me," and that just made me feel really nice that she loved something so much more than a designer purse. It was a lovely feeling. So that was probably my proudest moment. Hello, Andy P. She says, for some reason, I was waiting for a live in the Facebook group. That would make total sense, Andy. No worries. I'm glad you're here. Oh, we also have Heartitect perspectives. Ooh, Heartitect. I love that. It says relaxing and therapeutic. Wow, this pocket is getting super loaded. Super loaded pocket. Lynn says that I have never seen random paper clips. I only have regular kind, something else new that I've been introduced to in these lives. Yes, there's a lot of, there's just a lot of things, like a lot of shaped paper clips. When I first started, like my Instagram, well, no, even before that, like when I first started doing like more crafting in 2014, I remember I had like a heart shaped, just like a little simple heart shaped clipped, and I was like, this is the coolest thing. And it wasn't the kind where, you know, you can shape one of these plain paper clips into a heart. It was like a proper heart shaped one, and I remember being so excited. And now the options are endless, just with like washi tape. I remember too at the beginning, like 2013, 2014, there wasn't very much selection in terms of washi tape. These are some more cute little, what do you call these? Sticky notes. So I'll just put those there. So yeah, the selection and variety has certainly increased within the last few years. But I don't know if you feel that way. Like if I looked back on, maybe that was my question I couldn't think of. So if I look back on things I made at the very beginning of my crafting journey, like I would just laugh about it now because it would just look so funny and like kind of like beginner level. So I'm wondering if that's kind of the same with you. If you have been crafting for a few years, is there things that you come across from the past, like photos of cards you've made, or photos or like your older scrapbooks, and you're like, wow, I have come a long way. Personally, I still have so much to learn, but I feel like, yeah, I've come a long way, which is good. Always want to be improving. There's one more I'm cutting out. If you are in the Jeanette Lane Lounge group, I have that printable in there. It's pinned to the announcements, so you can get this flower and other like a coffee cup and a little mini passport. There's just all kinds of stuff in that printable. So check it out if there's any new people that have just barely like newbies to the group. Please feel free to check the announcements pinned to the group, the announcements section, and you will find some printables. A printable. I also wanted to use this heart, which is also from Bright Rosa, the Bright Rosa Papercraft Society box, which was one of my absolute favorite boxes. Favorite designs. Oh, I wanted to include this one too, these two somewhere. I'm thinking back there, this person that receives this is gonna have so many little sticky note samples, which I hope they like and I hope they can use. All right, I think I am done. Let me check, make sure I didn't miss anything. I want to add this thing. So I added this to my last loaded pocket. I fussy cut out this design here. I just think it's so pretty. This like flower. I really like big florals. Who said they like big florals earlier? Who was it? Andy? No. Oh my gosh, who said it? Sandy? I like big floral images, like that one that I used, and this one's a good size too. But I also like them to be kind of simple, so that you could use them for, like if you want to color them in, there's plenty of room for like your brush. Like if you're doing watercoloring, there's plenty of room for your brush or your pencils or markers. Because sometimes like certain stamps have too much design, like there's too many lines. Like they're really busy, sorry, just a very busy design, and they're kind of hard to color. I always struggle with those. I can probably find you an example, but it's not close to me. So yeah, I like more simple stamp designs that don't have too much detail that I'm able to color. They just seem more bold, more striking. Oh, it's almost dinner time. I'm just laughing because our dinners lately have been unusual because we're trying to use up things in our cupboard. And it's just funny, like today we have like 2 cans of kidney beans that we need to eat. So I'm gonna refry some kidney beans, which might be a little weird because usually when you eat refried beans, they're with pinto beans or black beans. So we're gonna have refried kidney beans, and then I have flour, so I was gonna make naan. So we're gonna have naan, kidney beans, and like an omelet. Eggs. So eggs, kidney beans, and naan. Gotta use that stuff up, guys. We're in the home stretch. See, isn't it so pretty? It's just so simple, and I really like it a lot. It's very elegant. It's so pretty. So pretty. I don't know where it wants to be though. Maybe here. It kind of gets lost with this thing in the back because it's like white on white. Let me see if I can add something here. That'll do. So it's just a little die cut that I've added, like a little topper. That was also from the Bright Roses Papercraft Society box. I just put a little smidgen of glue behind there. All right, this is a jam-packed loaded envelope. Good times. I'm gonna have Hello, I'm back. Okay, my phone's gonna die. The battery is like super duper low. But I was asking if you guys know if a second class stamp will suffice, even though it's kind of bulky. Because it'd be great if I didn't have to go to the post. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because my phone's gonna die. But thank you so much for tuning in. I will take a picture of the last, like just a picture of the finished product. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next Wednesday since there won't be a live this Saturday. And I'll see you guys in the group. Have a great rest of the week and have a great weekend. And I'll see you next week. Bye.